Hi students, today we are going to take some notes on cause and effect relationships. So right now you have your notes in front of you and you are going to write our essential question. Okay, so our essential question is, how do I talk and write about cause and effect relationships? At the end of our question, we need a question mark. Now, if I am going too fast for you at any point, please press pause, catch up on your writing, and then press play to continue. So our first question is, what is a cause? And what words do I use to write about the cause? So right here it says cause is the reason why something happens. Okay, so when you have the cause in your sentence, oftentimes what happens is you're going to see the words because is a clue or a key word, a signal word that the cause is coming next. You might also see the words due to. That is another signal word that can tell you that a cause is going to come next. You might see the word since. That's a signal word. And you might see the words due to the fact. Okay. One last one that you might see is the effect of blank. So those are all your signal words that are going to tell you that a cause is going to come next after this. Okay, so make sure you get those signal words down because you are going to look for those and you are going to write those signal words. Now next, we have an effect. Now an effect is the result of what happened, okay? It is the end or the next thing that happens. So it's usually what comes after. So some signal words you might see for effects, you might see the word so, and then you're going to have the effect. You might see the words the result is, or you might see therefore, which also is like so. You might see the outcome is, okay, or you might see consequently. You might have heard the word consequence before. A consequence happens after someone does something. You can have a good consequence or a bad consequence. So a consequence, if you see that consequently, that means that the effect is going to come next. These are all academic words that tell you that you are reading about a cause and effect relationship. Okay? I'm going to keep going. You press pause if you need to catch up. So when we're doing our thinking maps on cause and effect relationships, we're going to use a multi-flow map. So please put a box around that. And what we're going to do is we're going to start with an event. So we're going to write the word event here. That is our middle box. Okay? Now the causes and the effects go around the event. So because we want this to flow like a book, we're going to put the event and the effects. The event is here. And we're going to put the effects after. So for example, we might have several effects. So I'm going to draw several boxes. There's an effect. There might be another effect. And even maybe a third effect, or 4 effects, or 5. Remember, we draw our thinking maps as we go. Okay, so these are the effects that come after. Now right here we could put our signal words like so, or the result is, or consequently. My pen's not working very well. So you know now if the effects come here, then the causes are going to come first. So I could do a box and write cause number 1 goes to the event, cause number 2 goes to the event, and even cause number 3, 4, 5, however many you need. Okay? Uh-oh, I'm frozen, students. I'm going to do a quick close this out and try this again. You just hang on with me. I don't want to do this over again. So I'm going to do that. And I'm going to try this again. All right, here we go. Okay, so let's flip script. Let's go to the next page. Oh, we're going to ignore that. Okay, so we are going to write some sentences, okay? So let's say we took our snowstorm situation. There was a snowstorm in Minnesota, okay? And you told me some effects. One effect you told me was that there was no school because of the snowstorm. You also told me that the cars were stuck in the snow. And you also told me that the plows were working hard or all night long. Those are 3 effects, or what things that happen after the snowstorm. Okay? Now reasons why, or the causes of the snowstorm, those are things that we maybe need to do some research on. But one thing we know is it's about weather, right? Because there's lots of water in the air. These are all things that cause it to snow or rain, okay? It also might have to do with the temperature. If it's really cold air, it's going to turn from rain to snow, okay? Now, tomorrow we are going to come back to this and we are going to write some causes and effects sentences with this. So for cause, maybe we're going to start here. So there was water in the air, so there was a snowstorm. Or there was a snowstorm because there's water in the air. So tomorrow we'll do that. Right now you have to have this part finished so that we can tomorrow be ready to write some cause and effect sentences. All right, students, after this, you are going to write your own cause and effect sentences in your notebook on a clean piece of paper, not on this. On a piece of paper in your notebook, you're going to write your own cause and effect sentences from your own situation. So maybe you want to think about something happening to somebody, like somebody got an A on their science test, or somebody built a really good penguin house for their ice cube penguin. Think of something that happened, an event, and then we're going to write some of your own cause and effect sentences. Good luck, students.